Alright, so now you can go ahead and just select any card that you want. So let's say you choose this card right here. You got that down? Hopefully you do. Great. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it, and it's about there. We're just going to close that up and leave it about halfway through. So there's many different ways I could go about trying to find your card, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use this rubber band to hopefully let the rubber band find it for me, because honestly, college has been a lot and I'm feeling kind of lazy right now. So, goodness gracious. Apparently I can't do it at all. So we're just going to put it around the deck like so. We're going to give it a cut, or you could give it a cut if you really wanted to. And we'll put it like that. So we give it a cut with the rubber band on it, and all I have to do is take it from this side, throw it from here to there. And what you'll notice is one card popped out the back when the rest of it is still intact. And if you threw this up really high, it'd just go flying out. But I'm trying to keep this all on camera. And it's none other than your 8 of clubs. So this is a super fun card trick that I absolutely love to do. I did this at a talent show and absolutely killed it. Got a massive ovation. You will not want to not learn this trick. It's such a fun one. Fun principles in it, so even if you don't use it for this specific routine, you can use this principle in other ways. So without any further ado, subscribe and ring the bell if you like sleight of hand and magic, because I put out videos every single Sunday in that area. Every single Sunday is a sleight of hand and magic video. So you're in the right place if you want that. So subscribe and ring the bell, smash the like button, and let's get into it right now. Also, these cards right here, yeah, these gorgeous ones, they're 10% off just in the description below. They're just if you wanted them. So I mean, clearly I did, but I didn't get the 10% off. They were worth it. Never mind, let's just get into it. So this is a super fun card trick, and I'll show you how it works. So first, what you're gonna need to do is have a card selected and then controlled to the bottom. So what you can do is use this one, so like the call. So if you have it here, you can just do a quick switch right here like this, where you're just literally switching them here, and then you call it like this, where you pull it out and drag it to the bottom where they think it hasn't switched. That I have a full tutorial on that. That's clearly not a tutorial, just showing you what happens. But I do have a full tutorial on the call if you want it. That's not the move that I did. I did a move that looks like this. So now it's on the bottom, but I have not released that move yet. So it's a move that I created. I am putting it on Patreon for people to see first. So if you want to be a part of the Patreon crew, links in the description below. But you can learn any number of controls, and I'll leave a playlist in the description so you guys can check them out. So once, let's say your 8 of hearts, apparently I can't speak, is on the bottom of the deck. That is their selected card. You're going to first take off the rubber band from your wrist without flashing what card it is, and what you're going to do is you're going to catch a bit of a thumb break down here in the back. So when you're taking it over and you're bringing it over with your right hand, take your left hand and just pull down the bottom card and grab it with your thumb, so you have a little bit of a break there. And it can be a small break, big break, doesn't matter how big of a break. Convert that to a pinky break in your other hand, and when you put this around the deck, take the bottom of it and don't grab that card. So when you put this on here, like so, it's not under that card. But if you take this card off, there it is. So you just missed that card, although they don't know that. Now it looks like it's around the whole deck. So if you're just holding it like this, looks good and normal to everyone else, right? So what you're going to do is, with knowing that that's there, you're going to let the spectator or yourself pick up about half the cards, move it to the side, twist it, and fold it back. Now, fair warning, if you show it from this side, you'll be fine, from the side that you twisted it on. If you show it from this side, they will see that there's one card in between, so don't show it from that side. So you have it all lined up, and what happens is, when you drop it, if you just want to drop it from here, what I did when I was at the talent show, I threw it straight up about 30 feet. But you can just throw it from hand to hand, however you want to do it. And what you'll notice is, one card is going to pop out. And the reason this happens, and it's always their card, is because it's just putting itself back to its normal position. So it's going to move out like this. and try to get back to the top, while this card is just going to go flying. And then you're all set with your one card flying out of the deck, and it happens to be their card. And when I did it at the talent show, I believe it was my freshman year of high school, the card flew out of the deck and landed in the audience. So this trick really does make it work. Now, for the rubber band, you do want one that's tight around the deck. You do not want one that's really loose around it. So find one that's tight and thick, that way it doesn't break, number one, and number two, it's tight enough that it actually will reverse back to the position that it was in originally. Those two things are extremely important when choosing a rubber band. So when you're going to figure out which rubber band you need, test it on the deck, have a deck with you, just wrap it around the deck to see if it works and if it doesn't. And then you'll be all set. So if you did like this trick, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is Card Perfect, signing off.